Aloha, everybody. Welcome to Astrorisamoon Forecaster. We are doing another reading while the sun is in Taurus. We did the new moon and was a new moon in Taurus, 6 degrees. Sun was in Taurus, 6 degrees. That was April 26th. And while the sun is still in Taurus, what we're going to do today is we're just going to pull a message from the April 26th, Taurus new moon new moon sun in Taurus newsletter. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, here at Astrology-Moon Forecaster, we do the new moon forecast and the full moon forecast every month. And what we're doing with that is we go ahead and we read on it, then we look at the aspects and we do a correlation. And from there, we see what is our collective consciousness pulling on, what messages is it needing to express and to pay attention to, what do we need to pay attention to, what are the pros and cons happening or coming towards us during this moon time. So that's what's in the forecast newsletter. So one of the messages from that forecast is those who don't feel confined can be very artistic and innovative now. However, frustration sets in for those who are confined in some way. Now, this then means that for that particular message, these people are dealing with it, circumstances or scenarios that feel like it's freedom versus escape. Okay. So the moon time for the next 28 days, because the messages and the reading for the new moon is for 28 days. For 28 days, a lot of you are feeling like there's this issue between freedom and escape. So I pulled the cards just based on that particular message, just to see what's going on. So we have here, just if you're not familiar, Omo water. This one here, Omo water, is the same as the Page of Cups, and E of water is the same as Queen of Cups. So this is a person then that I see is very they're dreaming of extremely innovative ideas. It's things that you're wanting to start, things you want to do. Very creative, again, very innovative. So then it speaks to the message of a very artistic and innovative person. However, the frustration then for you is coming in with this hangman, where you're contemplating, or what is my next move, or how should I better do this? But you're just sitting and you're in this, you're just daydream is too, you daydream a lot as opposed to getting up and taking action on this. It looks like a very creative idea. So you, then the question is, why, if you have such a wonderful idea, wonderful things you want to do, you are sitting back and you're holding yourself back? Because this is not showing me that this person is one who is being held back by someone else. They're holding themselves back. You have here, this is like your support system. So there's someone then that is definitely, this is elders. There's someone then that you can, is affordable for you to connect with. The Taurus, let me just say, what the flip side of Taurus is Scorpio. So with the sun moon at the time of this message being in Taurus, the shadow aspect of it is Scorpio. That's the challenging part. So part of this person sitting and not making a move is that they also are dealing with some type of fear. And they, for whatever reason, that fear is stronger than their desire to move forward. But there is, again, some assistance, some help that is waiting for you that you can actually connect to. And with the Scorpio energy, um, a lot of times people will run into, come across, find out information, or they'll run into someone from their past. They'll run into, this is some old information, older person, old friend, that type of thing. And so this here is saying that there is a elder, there's someone who's older that has actually the wisdom that you're needing to help you come out of this space and place that you're in, which feels like confinement. But you have to stop dreaming and waiting, and you have to go after it, because ultimately, whether we succeed or we fail, it's up to us. This here, you can't see it. This is fortune, so it's the same as the wheel of fortune. It's really up to us. You know how we sit and we have all these great ideas. Like, I'm going to write a book. You might be wanting to write a book. You might have some wonderful stories and experiences that you want to share, and you've been sitting on that, and you may have come across and on the internet different publishing companies. Like, I know one is Lulu. I think it's called Lulu. But it escapes you. You're like, wow. It's like almost a reminder, but then you just let it go. It escapes you. And this is a prime time for you to go ahead and start at least making a move on that. So with that, then we'll ask the question, why are you not making a move? Let's see. We'll put it here. Okay, what is it that you have to let go of? Again, this is a prime time. Door wide open. Everything is cyclical. So if you think about, if you're old enough, if you're at least 30, if you think about how there was a prime opportunity for something for you to do, and it almost fell out the sky into your lap, and if you ran with it, things just opened up for you. And then there were also situations where it was a prime time and opportunity was there for you, but for whatever reason, you just didn't take advantage of it. And then when you try to do it again, it's just like you're having such a hard time getting started. Well, that's what this is saying, that this is the prime time. So whatever it is that has you like the hangman, has you sitting and you're just constantly, you're thinking about the pros and the cons, and the fear, and should I go do it, and whatever's going on with this, whatever you're trying to figure out, don't try to figure it out too long, because this card here is the message card. It's telling you that you need to let go of something. You need to go on and just go after your dreams, whatever that is. You know, just go for it. Just go for it. Time is ripe. The sun is in Taurus. It's all about, that's such a fruitful time. And what it's good to look at the different astrological characteristics of each month, and then try to plan what you're going to do based on those energies. So Taurus is like foundations, and it's security, and it's stability. And so whatever it is that you're trying to build, Taurus is like one of the best times to at least start it, especially now since we have Mercury going stationing direct on the 4th. So you can come out of that rut or that place, and then just go for it. Okay, so I hope that this particular reading was helpful for whoever. But this is definitely, pay attention, folks who are listening. If you're that type of person who um, runs across information, it just falls out out the air. You just, you don't even have to really look for it. People come and tell you stuff, and if you're that type of person, then you're gonna come across the information that you need. You'll come across the support that you need, but you have to pay attention because it's saying that this person is like they're not really paying attention. It's like things escape them. So pay closer attention. More so attention to you fulfilling your destiny as opposed to you paying attention to what makes you feel glum, gloom, fear, and all of that. Let that go. Go after what's yours. It's your destiny. Take it. Okay? So remember to know your truest self, follow the moon, folks, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.